show? We're doing a new thing too, so every month 50% of the ticket sales is actually going to benefit a charity, and this month we're donating half the ticket sales to Homeless Healthcare Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen. So, give it up for yourselves for donating.
$900.
$900. $900,000. Maxed out my credit card.
Sold out Staples Center Arena tour right now. This is a big one.
It's a big one, baby.
A big one.
I gotta call Chase on Monday though, because I think I spent too much. But I'm gonna write it off. You know what I mean? But this is good. Thanks so much for coming out, you guys. This is awesome. This is your first time here. This is a talk show, baby. It's a live comedy talk show. We got some surprises for you. We got my man, my partner in crime, Mr. Paul Brodo. To show without a Sean, ladies and gentlemen. And we got some special guests coming. We got a special guest, Emily Browning. We're going to see her later on the show. We also have my man, special guest comedian Kazeem Rahman is on the show tonight, too. And Mitch in the booth is making the sound all good. And my boy Ben Ross, he's making the sound all sexy. How much should I ramble off the top? It's been 15 months. Should I keep rambling?
It's been about 15 minutes.
It's been about 15 minutes. Okay, let's do it. You guys want to hear a monologue? Yeah. Ready for the monologue, baby? So check it out. The company Fancy Feast has just released a cookbook where cat owners can coordinate the same meals as their pets.
Okay.
Pretty cool, right? Yeah. This article was brought to you by the new flavor, Tuna and Loneliness. So, Purina, Tuna, and Loneliness. For all the cat owners out there. This was a crazy article. During a wedding in India, the bride had a heart attack, went to the hospital, and then she died shortly after. Sad news, right? The groom didn't think so. The groom, he actually, right afterwards, he asked the parents if he could marry the sister instead. And they agreed. They agreed to it. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I mean, that's one way to not waste all your money on the wedding, you know what I mean? You gotta save some on the funeral too. You might as well. All right, and we're back, baby! We're back! Hell yeah! This was really great. An Italian artist auctioned off a sculpture for $18,000. An invisible sculpture for $18,000. It was an invisible sculpture. What? This is what he said. He stated that it's mainly just a space full of energy and can be anything you can imagine. Ironically, that's also how they upsell you for improv classes. So it's yeah, it's actually the same price too. Sadly, it's $18,000. A couple 401s, you know, your credit cards in debt. Call Chase on Monday. You know, that's what I'm saying. Call Chase on Monday. There's a debate going on about a deleted scene from the new show Harley Quinn, where Batman is going down on Catwoman. The bat. And DC was really pissed about this. They commented that heroes can't do that, and you can't sell toys if Batman's doing that. But I disagree, because it'll just be a whole other kind of toy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Hey, not a battering ram, you know? Not a battering ram. So, and also, hey, going down on women makes you the ultimate superhero. You know what I mean? Come on. Play this song. Play this song. Play the curtain. Play the curtain.
Mike Perkins goes down on women. That's what that is. That's the wrong song.
We're getting sued, baby. We're getting sued. First night back. We're getting sued, baby. This was cool. A couple in the Ukraine handcuffed themselves together for 123 days to try and save the relationship.
God dang.
123 days. Yeah. And, you know, in the end, they did break up during that time, but they did learn an important lesson that actually being together is the worst part of any relationship. So, just, I want to spend time with you. You know what I mean? I want to spend time. This is cool. This is a fun fact. Did you know that the average woman smiles 62 times a day? It's cool, right? The average woman smiles 62 times a day. It's a fun fact. So ladies, if you're looking to be above average, DM at Mike Perkins _. You know what I'm talking about? That's great. Over 70,000 people signed a petition to stop Jeff Bezos from ever returning to Earth after he goes to space.
Nice.
70,000 people. It's safe to say they want to send him there without the Prime shipping. You know, it's safe to say that. Amazon Prime it. A man was accused of trying to sell his girlfriend's. First show back, baby! First show back! A man was accused of trying to do a monologue and then couldn't fucking get through it. Get rid of these. A man was accused of trying to sell his car with his girlfriend's dead body stuffed in the trunk. How Jersey is that, though? Fucking Jersey is that, you know? But in his defense, he was just trying to give someone a great deal with that new breakup car smell. You know what I mean? Just trying to upsell. It's like, yeah, it's only got 70,000 miles. It's got Sirius XM. You'll get used to the smell. You'll get used to it. It's fine. Just put air freshener on there. You'll be good. You'll be all right. There was an article that said 70% of women still love the dad bod. And then it's going to be around for a very long time.
Woo!
I'm happy about that because I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to Little Tony's tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah. Going to Little Tony's. It's been 15 months. It's been 15 months. Going to Little Tony's. I'm doing it. A man in Times Square was arrested for masturbating in broad daylight right in the middle of the sidewalk. Yeah. But hey, New York City's back, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Hey! In New York, country jungle where people jerk off, there's nothing you can't see. Now you're in New. All right.
I didn't have a song for that, Mike.
No, that was a good tag. Myself wasn't even on the bed. This was cool. A Japanese airline has just launched a Pokemon-themed plane called the Flying Pikachu. Yeah, it's this big jet. It's all yellow, got the electric bolts, all Pokemon'd up and stuff. And here's a fun fact about it. It's the only plane in the entire world with a 0% chance of joining the Mile High Club. So it's... to get rated on a plane. First show back, baby! And finally, with a study from about 500 couples, they determined that the average amount of time sex lasts is 5 minutes. It's the average amount of time that sex lasts is 5 minutes. And I gotta say, once again, ladies, if you're looking to be above average, DM at Mike Perkins _. You know what I'm talking about? That was a monologue, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. That was a monologue. Man, it's so good to be back and see you guys.
It is.
It really is. We've been doing Zoom for 15 months.
Too long.
Give it up for Mike. He's the one that organized. We did the show every month on Zoom.
Wow.
We did. Mostly.
Thank you, mostly. Well, we'll see. We had, it was good to keep the rhythm going. You know what I mean?
Right.
We have a lot. With this show, we kind of compact everything into Zoom. So it was just like, it was cool to do that and keep fresh. And now we're back, baby. LA is back to normal pretty much. You know what I mean? It's good, man. How you been? Paul, you doing good?
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I've been dating again. I'm doing stuff on TikTok. I'm doing good.
Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen.
LA's opening up and so is Paul.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You guys been doing great too, right?
Yeah, doing good. Played a show last week.
Yeah, we did. We got to open for Jay Leno.
Hell yeah.
Technically, he opened for us, so we'll take that back. We're being honest here. Yeah. We're obviously a big deal.
Yeah.
Clearly, look how many people are here.
He called in, he's like, can I please open for Adam and Sean?
Yeah, totally.
And like Josh had to like work something out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That's good. So we're back. We're back.
We're back, baby. We're back. Thank you so much for coming on here. I feel like, I don't know, did you guys see any good movies over the pandemic at all or anything?
No, because movie theaters were closed, man.
Yeah, but Netflix and all that good stuff. Netflix, Hulu, there's a whole bunch of good movies I think. You see some good stuff?
Startup is great.
Startup's a good one. Yeah. I feel like we're missing something right now with the live show though, you know what I mean?
What's that?
Oh, shit, guys.
May I take the stage, Miguel?
Guys, it's time to take
Follow the yellow brick road. It's so easy. It's so simple, but why don't we just click our heels? The movie will end and we'll go home. Greetings, my quarantini beanie weenie. How art thou? My name is Tad, and I'm here to keep it real with you. As the kids say, I'm about to dish out some real talk. None of this surface level, puddle deep talk. We're gonna go real deep, so grab your shovels. I'm not gonna ask you any softball questions like, how was your year? Did you learn to bake bread? Did you lose weight? Did you gain weight? Did you get a lot of stuff done? No! I'm here to ask you one important question, and that is, how many times did you watch The Wizard of Oz? How many times? Huh? Who here thinks they've watched it the most? How many times did you watch it?
I watched it with my mom once.
One time? I'll give you bonus points because it was with your mother. But there are 364 more days in a year that are begging for your attention. Give it to them. What else could you be doing? Who else watched The Woo? The Wizard of Oz. Nobody. So I'm in a room full of morons. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just take my expectations and bury them. I will bury them for you. The Wizard of Oz is the 1939 Victor Fleming classic with a runtime of 1 hour and 52 minutes of cinematic bliss. It's the Woo. You want to know why? Winning others over. Which I believe it has since 1939. Woo is also the sound I make while I'm watching it. Woo is what I say. And boo if you haven't watched it. Shame. Shame on you. If you don't believe me, and you're looking at me going, Tad, I don't believe that you love the Woo. Well, check on this, kids, because I wrote a poem to demonstrate to you just how much I love to watch the Woo. This poem is titled, Tad Watches the Woo. I watch the Woo every night. I even watch it on a flight. I watch it when I'm feeling stressed. I watch it while I'm getting dressed. I watch it when I take a dump. I watch it in a hop, skip, and a jump. I watched it when I was a kid. I watched it till my undies skid. I'll watch it with my popcorn bowl. I'll watch it while I laser my mole. I watch the Woo on VHS. I watch it while I'm playing chess. I watch the Woo on Laserdisc. I watch it while I do the whisk. I watch the Woo on Betamax. I watch it when I need to chillax. I watch the Woo on DVD. I watch it while I water ski. I watch a copy on Blu-ray. I'll watch it no matter what you say. I'll watch it till I'm blue in the face. I'd watch it if you sprayed me with mace. I'll watch it with an ice cold pop. I wish the Woo would never stop. But now I have to go to bed. I plan to watch it until I'm dead. I'll watch it anywhere, it seems. I'll even watch it in my dreams. That's right. And you should too. I know nothing good has been coming out in theaters ever. We all know, let's just say it, elephant in the room, since 1939, relationship, folks. And you know what? There's only one item on the menu, and that's the woo. One item, and it's the special every single night. Everything else will give you food poisoning. Good luck having volcano butts, okay? You will erupt like a 7th grade science fair if you watch any of that trash. And some of you might go, I don't know, Chad. I think other movies are superior to the Woo, to the Wizard of Oz. And to that I say, go ahead. Present them to me. Let's open up this floor. I want to let you know ahead of time, this is not a safe space. Your views will not be respected by me. But let's have a little town hall, shall we? Go ahead, raise your hands, and present to me a movie. Maybe it's your favorite. Maybe it's one that you think deserves the crown. The first place gold medal of the greatest movie ever. Proceed. Yes.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Really? A movie starring Michael Jeffrey Jordan. It's gonna be superior. I'll tell you what, he couldn't last 1 second in Judy Garland's Ruby Reds. Alright? First off, those sneakers are overpriced. And Ruby Reds, they're timeless. Okay, you can't put a price on talent. Michael Jordan was acting with a tennis ball on a green screen. Judy Garland was on a yellow brick road, and they had snow that was made of asbestos that she inhaled. Because it was 1939, and the union didn't respect humans. And you know what? If this were 1939, they would have had a rigorous casting process where they cast a real bunny and a real duck to play basketball with them. Okay? 1939, they didn't do CGI. All right? Space Jam's just a little lazy. And when he stretched out his body like Stretch Armstrong for a full court dunk, are you kidding me? Judy Garland would have trained, and they would have given her pills, kept her awake, and made her stretch out her body like a million times until she could do it for real! Next. Yes.
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
The Legend of Bagger Vance. Bag it up, Vance. Oh, you know what I love? Golf. Can we make it longer? How about 2 hours? No! Are you kidding me? There's nothing legendary about that. You know what's amazing is that it got greenlit. Because frankly, I felt like I was stuck in the sand trap the whole time. Pick it up, Vance. Disgusting. How you would even suggest that, honey? Space Jam, then Bagger Vance? You really think basketball and golf is going to compete with magic? Cinematic bliss? Not a minute of the hour and 52 wasted? Shame on you! Next.
Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious? Which one? The one that I saw when I was born? Or the one that's going to come out when my grandchild is born? My goodness. These actors in it are so stupid. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Are you kidding me? He's like pebbles in his head. It's empty. And what's the guy's name? What's the bald guy's name who's in all of them? Vin Diesel. Very, very interesting because his brain runs on unleaded, if you ask me. He was way out of fuel. It almost reminds me of when they try to get animals to talk, when they put peanut butter in a dog's mouth. That's what I think they're doing with Vin Diesel. Oh, the Toretto family. When you hear your family, is this a movie or is it Olive Garden? Come on! Get the breadstick out of my butt, Vin. You're not fooling anybody, buddy. Next.
Sean's got one.
Rocky.
Oh, Rocky. Very interesting, Sean. Surprising? No! Oh, it's an underdog story about an Italian man with a 4th grade reading level. What's he gonna do for a living? Get punched in the face. And you know what's so interesting? I've never been punched in the face, but I know if I was, pounds of mucus wouldn't fly out of my head. Disgusting. Are you kidding me? I don't want to watch Rocky mumble, "Oh, Adrian, I did it!" one more time. You know what the Wizard of Oz didn't need? 7 or 8 going to bury Sylvester Stallone? Is he going to be a hologram? And if so, will the mucus eye budget go down? Dun, 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 dun. Give it up, Rocky! So, will somebody please bring out a pillow so I can safely rest my case on it? I'm the Tad, and you're welcome. So, watch the rules. Watch it tonight. Come on, Miguel. Come on.
Guys, one more time for Tad Takeover! He kills me every time.
Broad tadpole.
Oh,
I'm not
I'm a
gonna lie.
tadpole.
I'm
I've been a tadpole for life.
Tadpole for a long time.
I love that he started doing poetry. He did like a poem in there.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
We were up here. We saw it.
Yeah.
It was quite
I'm
beautiful.
trying to do like a segue. Just a segue. How you been?
I'm doing great, Mike. How you doing?
You guys ready for your next comic coming up?
Yeah.
You guys ready? I think that Tad learned poetry from this guy. So here's a segment we like to call Plain Person Poetry with my man, Howard Aronin.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You put two poets, Wizard of Oz poets back to back. I have a Wizard of Oz poem. I can't do it now. But I'm still happy to be here. I like to rate the greatest moments of my life, and I would put see Mike Perkins number 3 greatest in my life. Number 2 would be the birth of my children. Number 2 in my life, and number 1 would be following a Wizard of Oz poem when I have one already. So this is great. That's sarcasm. Hey. I'll do the Wizard of Oz poem later. You'll won't remember, but I've been in quarantine, and these are pandemic poems by Howard Rahman. Okay. Let's begin. Let's begin. Oh, we're gonna bring the energy down now. That's no good. No. Why did you put me third? This is I'm with my fiancée, Marcy, every second of the day, every day for 2 years. We never left each other's side. Here's a poem about that. It's called Hey Marcy by Howard Rowan. Hey Marcy, how about this week we speak in British accents? Fuck off, Howard. Can we say the F word in here? I haven't heard it. I apologize. This is called COVID Queen. COVID Queen by Howard Rowan. Snap or clap, it's poetry, it's not comedy. There's nothing funny about this. COVID Queen. You're my COVID Queen, and I'm just 17. Okay, let me stop that. It's my poem. I'm 17 in the poem. Okay, that's fine. So deal with it. You're my COVID Queen. I'm just 17. We'll never be apart. I'm your COVID kid. Know what you did? You quarantined my heart. My heart is in lockdown. My heart has maxed out its credit card. That's all. This is a psychic poem. It's a psychic limerick. Psychic. Ready? Okay. Go. That's it? I know. Nantucket is a funny word. This is the book of spiritual poems. Because I found inner peace during the quarantine times. So I have only spiritual poems now to read to you. And we'll begin with, this is a poem about my spiritual healer. I have several of them. There's 3 actually. The first one is Laura. Her name is Laura. And this is called Laura and her joyful aura. Laura had a joyful aura, a cloud-like spiritual mass. Unfortunately, to my horror, Laura also had spiritual gas. She was a vegan. Guru by Howard Arona. You can snap or clap. Okay. Just one session with Lou the Guru, I achieved spiritual bliss. Though Lou misconstrued my gratitude, and he slowly moved in for a kiss. Restraining order. Some of them are really immature. Book of Life. This is the Book of Life. These are about my life. Oh my God. Should I do this one? It's kind of exciting. This is called, no, that's too dirty. No. I'm a flight attendant. Did I mention that? 37 years I've been a flight attendant. For a major airline. I'm legally not allowed to say the name of the airline. But it rhymes with the letter, it starts with U, and it rhymes with collided. That's all I'm allowed to tell you. And I think they want me to say delighted. I think that they would prefer that. So I've been on the airplanes now, and I've seen it all. I've seen it all in my years. I actually this is from this is my original mustache right here. This is it. This is the mustache that I started flying with. I want you to look upon it, because when I first started flying, they all said, "Oh my God, we want to look like the president at the time," and that was Ulysses S. Grant. It was a long time ago. And I don't want to brag. Do we allow bragging? Bragging. I'm one of the first male flight attendants. Yeah. I'm kind of a pioneer. I'm like the Neil Armstrong of flight attendants. I don't want to. Okay, is that too much? We'll tone it down. I'll say maybe I'm more like the Neil Diamond of flight attendants. I'm like the Neil Diamond, because he also was a pioneer. He was a straight man wearing sequins, singing to women. So that's ready. Sweet Caroline.
Ba ba ba. Hey.
I love this. I'm so happy to be here. That's probably 5 minutes, don't you think? Mike Perkins is the most positive person I've ever met. This is a journal. It's called Think Positive. It's blank right now, but this is my gift to Mike. Thank you so much. Good night.
One more time, my man Howard Ronan. That was Playing Perks and Poetry with Howard Ronan. Give it up one more time. Best guy in the world. Think positive, baby. Think positive. He's the best.
No bad.
Really like this. Come on. You guys ready for you to run a note in? Oh my God, your friend for life. Howard. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Are you guys ready for our first special guest? For sure. For sure. I got choked up. You guys ready for our special musical guest of the night? Are you guys ready for our special musical guest of the night? And love this girl who's all around town. She was just featured in the Southland Comedy Festival. Guys, get the round of applause going. Get it going. Get it loud for Emily Brown.
Whoa, nice.
First show back, everyone. First show back. I feel a little favored. It's something my boyfriend would never let me do. Two guys, one for Mike. Okay. Yeah, there is. Then you'd be my brother.
I like her already.
Is denying it a little too hard? I feel like when you're innocent, you're just like, silly joke. He's like, no, not me.
What?
I would never never Google fuck my sister. Hello. Hi. Oh, I like your energy. You're wearing a picnic on your pants.
Yes.
I like it.
Thank you.
Could eat a whole strawberry off of you. Okay. In 10 years, I'm going to get me too because I harass everybody. And there's footage. Great. And they're gonna be like, she said it on stage. Harass the sound guy, harass the woman in the front. Hello. My friends are telling me that I have newly divorced energy. I have never been married. My longest relationship was 6 months. An accident. It is hard. Long distance is hard to get together to break up. Watch me never play this guitar. Special musical guest. There's a guy with an actual guitar behind me. I don't even know where to hear. Wow, guys, I feel so weird because I've been making single jokes since like 2017. Okay. And I think I'm falling like in love. Okay, it's kind of crazy, but you know I can't hide. Like he's seen my bits. Like I'm a retired hoe. Okay, and it's just you can't hide. You know. And anyway, I'm so rusty with guys lately and so frazzled. Like the other day, he came to one of my comedy shows, which is weird because normally I'm fucking the comedians. and I was so frazzled with a nice guy showing up. I introduced him to everybody as Zach. That's not his name. And it was so uncomfortable. And I had to explain to him, I'm like, no. And it's not even like, what's your name, miss?
My name is Renee.
Renee. So it'd be like me saying, this is Melody. It's not even like his name started with a Z. Okay. But I have an oldie. I just wanted to let you guys know where I was at. We're vulnerable. We're sharing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love talking. Like, I go to AA just for the community.
I feel that.
Right? You feel that?
I do.
Oh, did you go to AA?
Just for the community.
Oh, yeah. And the stage time.
I saw you.
You don't even have to make jokes. If you do, they don't like it. They're like, go eat a cupcake and leave. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to sing a song that was requested by Mike Perkins. It's an oldie but a goodie. And it goes kind of like this. Like, I just got out of a relationship. I've been saying this joke for 4 years. I just got out of a relationship. I'm over it. Clearly. No, like I'm good. Like if he sings this song, I'm fine. We broke up and like it was mutual. He moved to New York and was like, "Don't come." I was like, "I think we can make long distance work," and he didn't agree, but I found a way, and I wrote this song. So here it goes. In the beginning there was love and it was real nice. Then you said you were leaving and I said I'm fine. I know she's pretty, she can sing, and she's it's like so many things. We don't have to say goodbye. I'm with you every night. You don't have to see my face, 'cause baby, I've been living in your crawl space. Buckle up, wake up to the smell of your coffee. It's like you're screaming, you want me, so I crawl up and I watch you from the air vents. Oh, you're so cute when you brush your hair. It's like you know I'm there, and I whisper, I'm here, and you're like, what? Oh, I'm not crazy, I just like crawl spaces. Never say goodbye to my face, and I'm not clingy, I don't text or call. I just live in your wall. That's all. Your new girl Victoria, she seems really nice. I crawl up and sleep next to you guys sometimes. It's funny, her hair kinda smells like mine. Oh, I'm not crazy, I just like crawl spaces. Never probably wondering where Victoria has gone today. It's because last night when she woke up, I was like, "Wanna play a game?" No, I'm not crazy. I'm just like ghost faces. Sing it. Never say you're out of my face. And I'm not clingy. I don't text or call. I just live in your home. You don't have to say goodbye. I'm with you every night. And if you wanna see my face, I'll be living in your crawl space. Thank you guys so much. My ex actually did see me perform that, and at the end, I was like, "What'd you think?" And he was like, "Please don't kill me." So funny. Oh God, I'm such a mess, but not, like, I always, whenever I date someone, I'm like, you'd make a great second husband for me. Are you guys together? Are you guys together? Renee? No, friends? For life?
We're so together.
Oh, you guys are sweet. You guys are sweet. Is there any couples tonight? Wow, we are all sad. We are all sad.
She looks at her husband.
No. Is anybody not getting texted back right now? Is anyone left with it? Okay.
Oh, my God, crap.
I'm the only one.
Wait, really? You're not getting a text back right now?
It's a long story.
We'll talk. So you don't want me to like improv a song about that right now?
Yeah, we definitely want that.
Okay, so Mike, I'm gonna pretend. Just nod yes or no. Okay, we're gonna write a song with Mike right now. Okay, so I'm kind of like a psychic. Like in college, I was a psych major. Well, like I took 2 classes, but like, so I feel like I can get to the bottom and the root of this issue. Okay, so she's a girl.
Yes.
The spirit is strong. The spirit is strong. You don't know how hard I want to abandon this joke right now, but I'm too far in. I can't move to the next bit. It's painful. Okay, so she's a girl. Okay, I can't do this with you because I'm gonna ruin it. She's gonna watch it, and then I'm never gonna be able to come back here, and then I'm gonna die. Okay. I'll do something else. I recently, this was a while ago before COVID. Remember that? You're cute. Okay, I'm taken. I've known him for a week. We're in love. His name is not Zach. I'll never forget this one time. First of all, this song is called "Am I Hot Enough to Get a Guy with a Sports Car?" Why don't I just start it? Am I hot enough to date a guy with a sports car? A guy with a sports car. A guy with a sports car. Sports car. Sports car. What if it's just like that for 10 minutes? Am I hot enough to date a... You get it. Okay. So I'm at this drag show, right? And this guy will not stop staring at me. And my friend was like, "Man, that gay guy will not stop staring at you." And I was like, "You know what? He's pretty cute. And I believe you can be born gay, but I also believe in myself." Am I hot enough to get a possibly gay guy with the sports car? Possibly gay guy with the sports car, sports car, sports car. So I approach him, not gay, ayo. Which is fine. I'll make out with anybody. I'm bi. I can't help that I have issues with both my parents. Okay. Why am I doing this like weird Trump thing right now? But like not really. It's like a really bad impression. Like kind of Latino. Okay, we're done before I get canceled. Canceled for so many things tonight. Oh my gosh. One of which for not being able to play the guitar. Okay, so I see him, we start dancing, and we hit it off, like, immediately. And right away, he's just like, "Hey, listen, this is amazing. I just want to be straight up with you. Like, I have a girlfriend." And I was like, "Am I hot enough to get a guy with a girlfriend? A guy with a girlfriend? A guy with a girlfriend, girlfriend?" And I was like, "You know, she seems like a bitch, okay? Like, let's just do it." So whenever he would come to town, we'd get out of a hotel, and I'd make sweet love to him, and he'd cheat on his girlfriend. Okay, guys, calm down. I don't condone, like, I'm not for cheating. Like, I just have done it sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. One time in a threesome, I smacked guys' balls thinking that would work. Okay, we're done. This is too vulnerable. This is too vulnerable. Don't you guys look at me saying you've never smacked balls to make it work. This is the most relatable thing I've ever said. Am I hot enough? You guys got it. So we would hang out. The cheating thing, you know, eventually my Christian guilt like caught up to me. You know what I'm saying? I am a pastor's daughter. You're like, obviously. So when we ended things, I finally decided to stalk him on Facebook, as you do to feel close to people and your mom. And I immediately see his profile picture, and it's with a 1-month-old baby. And I was like, am I hot enough to get a guy with a baby? A guy with a baby. A guy with a baby, baby. I went down on a guy with a baby. A guy with a baby. A guy with a baby, baby. You know, they say when you have a child, it just changes you inside. When you become this like sacrificial lamb and like everything transcends and life becomes unreal and you really become a man, and he gave that all up to fuck me. Oh, I really wish I didn't fuck a guy with a baby. Thank you guys, that's my time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Browning. Hey, bitch, you want to talk for a little bit? Guys, one more time, Emily Browning. Come on. You're the best.
Or the worst.
We've known each other so long.
I know.
And I always see you fucking crush. All the time.
It's because you're such a good producer. You're such a good booker. You're so kind.
That's
you
why
have such a fun energy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about that.
Okay.
I just wanted to get this on tape also, so I can send it to more bookers.
Yeah.
But no, you're always so fucking funny. Every time I see you, you're just so in the moment with everything. It's just fucking great.
I like
you're always
it.
so good.
Oh, well, you're so kind. I love it when I can't see the audience. It's so much better.
It's good. It's just for intimate conversation.
Yeah. It reminds me when I was 3 years old and I was doing dance recitals and I was wearing a little sailor hat and I was like, chugga 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 chugga, and I couldn't see the audience, but I know my dad was like, oh my god, this is the cutest thing ever. Yeah. Okay.
I love it. So I asked this question to all the guests, which you talked a little bit about right now when you're 3 years old.
Yeah.
But what were you like as a kid, and what was the dream of it all?
I was the kid like my dad was like filming home videos and like trying to show my brother Kevin's birthday, and I'm in the camera going, this is our house, this is where we live, this is our dog, she sometimes jumps on the table, and my dad's like, thank you, Emily, get out of the camera. Yeah, so I grew up like dancing and then eventually musical theater and then singing and then like improv, and so it was just like always being on stage, always kind of, but I always thought I was just gonna be a pastor's wife or something.
That was the other dream of it?
Yeah. That was, well, because I wanted to be a
So
pastor.
being next to this church is like, whoa, is this bringing back?
Yeah, it's really triggering. I'm like, is my husband over there? But I thought, like, when I was younger, I wanted to be a pastor because, like, it just seems like so much fun, but I was a woman, so I couldn't. So, yeah.
They don't have women pastors? They don't have women pastors?
No, they do. There's, like, over 30,000 denominations of Christianity. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
I love it. So how long have you been playing guitar then?
Oh, okay. Since college, I learned Wonderwall, and then I just wrote 1,000 songs with those chords.
You're my guy with a sports car.
That beat, the word is on a sports car.
That's so funny.
I am sweating so much right now.
It's hot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's good. It's because there's fire, girl. Come on.
Yeah.
They're great. One more time. Emily Browning. So that's a couple questions. We always come up with questions for the guests. So it's kind of like like a 5 questions. Like I always ask like what we like as a kid. What's the dream of it all? It works sometimes when Paul like asks girls out too. Sometimes you know.
I'm taking
On dates.
I'm 1 week anniversary.
1 week.
I can't.
Did you just meet that guy? Let's talk about that.
Oh my god. He met him at a park. I can't believe he's never gonna see this. He like never texts me back tonight. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I was like on a treadmill thing wearing normal street people clothes, listening to a podcast, and he skates by me, and I was so uncomfortable that I looked at him and I go, I'm just bored. And then he like was like, I like your tattoo, and I was like, oh, this guy sucks. And then he's like, can I get your number? I want to take you out. And then I was like, oh, you can have my Instagram. He's like, no.
I need the followers. I need the followers.
Yeah, and then it wasn't until like halfway through a beer when I was talking to him, I was like, oh my god, I don't hate him. This is cool.
That's all.
Yeah, like I don't want to leave. That's like, yeah. He like heated me up Thai food on our first date, like the second
Heated
date.
you up Thai food?
No, we ate Thai food
Yeah, like
next
leftovers?
day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, heat up some leftovers for you, honey. If you want to come over.
No, but no one had ever heated me up food before. That is so
Wait, this guy's got a microwave? Get the fuck out of
He
here.
has a car too, and he's not related to the mafia. I didn't move him up in the world.
Moving on. Hold on. No mafia.
Yeah, I had to ask. Oh, God. It's so sad. I was on the third date. I'm like, oh, here we go.
You connected. He's like, I made you Thai food. That's all I gotta know.
I did some time, but they said no more, so I'm done. You know, I dated Tony Soprano.
I love it. Here's a question. If you were stranded on a deserted island, what book or album, or both, would you take with you?
I don't know, maybe a romantic novel. A book?
Whatever, book, album.
Yeah, I'd
music,
probably
whatever.
like some book that had like a lot of like meditational self-help quotes that I could slowly dive into. You know, it's like they say the Bible is infinite and alive, and then you're like, whoa, I think that's all books. And so it's maybe something that's like, something like that. Or like every edition of Mark Twain. So like, you know, the books that are like way too big?
Yeah.
So yeah, something like that.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. What was the first story, song, or joke you remember writing that, and what was it about?
I don't remember the first jokes I wrote. It was something about like Sims, obviously, and then yeah, like murdering people in pools by taking out the stairs. It's like such a classic. Someone's rooting. Okay. Watch her. Okay. My first joke, the oldest joke in the book is it's so funny. My dad, it's so funny, I'm hilarious. My dad was a pastor, and then he became a carpenter. So he's like Jesus but backwards.
I love that.
It's my first one, and I've said it so many times, and I bet you after 5 years, if my friends who have been watching me say it, they just roll their eyes. I think you've heard that probably like 20,000
I have
times.
heard.
Yeah, I know. I know you
But
have.
it's a great joke.
It's a great joke. It's
Yeah.
a great joke. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's a frivolous thing you want to buy now or someday?
Oh, I'm getting really into handbags.
Okay.
Yes. And so like maybe a frivolous thing, like I would love like a Saint Laurent, or like I think learning the designer first, like
Yeah.
saying it. I think you have to walk in the store and they say, pronounce our store, and you're like, Hermes? So like definitely I want like a really nice bags, like maybe Prada or like Dior.
Okay.
I'm just saying things I see in the magazines. So yeah.
When I window shop.
Yeah. So I'm definitely really into those right now.
I love that. I love that. Tell this guy to get you a fucking Prada bag, you know? He's heating you up Thai food.
Yeah,
Next step is Prada.
I know, yeah. I mean, he does have a really nice camera, so I definitely probably will hang it down. Jesus.
What's the dumbest thing you ever did that actually changed your life forever? Like you thought it was a bad choice, but you're like, no, that fucking worked out great.
Wow, okay, wow, that's big. I'm just thinking of all the like sexual assaults in my head. I'm like the most positive things. What's the dumbest decision I ever made? Cut the fucking going
Well, like being
getting
like
cocaine snorted. What? I'm sorry, what? What's the dumbest decision? Okay, I have to really think about
I mean,
I'm sweating so much.
I'm sweating now from this question.
Okay.
Well, like something like, oh, I didn't want to fucking go to this show or something, but then you're like, no, it like changed my life because like then I met this person, whatever. Like, someone, whatever.
Right. Okay. The only thing
or cocaine.
I can't think of anything like that. No. Okay, so I guess like during, okay, a really like quote unquote dumb thing would be recently, like during the pandemic, being like, fuck quarantine, I'm going to all the protests. Like suddenly, you know, you go from like being isolated to go to all the protests.
Yeah.
And then my friend dared me to pick up on a guy at a protest because that's hilarious. And then I picked up on a guy at a protest, and then we fell in love and dated for like 3 months. But he was like a total alcoholic, and he's crazy. But now I'm friends with all his friends, and I fucked one of his friends. And his friend is super cool. So I thought, like, I think that really worked out. I hope he never watches this. So I love
that. So
Yeah.
that's meeting people.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you meet people.
I love friends.
You're out there, you meet people.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mhm.
Last question. Well, I take this from Pete Holmes' podcast. It's
Okay.
an amazing question. What's the hardest you ever laughed? And you can't say my monologue at the top.
Oh, yeah.
So.
The hardest I
You
ever
got one.
laughed. Like, oh God, this is so hard. Probably at myself or something.
Anything. It could have been 5. It could have been last week. Like you were just like hysterical laughing.
Okay. So my dad recently he planned this a singles Christian country line dance event. I know.
Okay.
He's the man. Him and I are basically the same, but I do comedy and he loves Jesus. He made an announcement on a microphone and made jokes, and I was like, oh my God, it's like the same. So I went, and all these people are like 50 plus, and they're single, and they're mixing partners, and my dad and I just danced like the whole night. And it was so funny because I was like holding his hands like this. I don't know why, but it was like so funny to mess with my dad in front of all his friends and community. And like I was the hottest person there. Like all the other guys were jealous. They wanted to dance with me and hated my dad. Also were probably looking at my dad and being like, really weird. Like Bob found somebody. And so anyway, I just thought that was like so funny. I thought the whole scenario was funny and like being, I think I get my sense of humor from him. And so, he just makes me laugh a lot.
I love that. Well, thank you to your dad for making you one of the funniest people I know. Guys, one more time for Emily Brown. Are you guys ready for our special guest comedian of the night? Yeah. Are you guys ready for our special guest comedian of the night? This amazing podcast called Tough Choice. Guys, keep it going for Kazeem Rahman.
What song is that?
It's the Kazeem Rahman song.
That's dope. That's a dope song.
Thank you.
Remix coming in March of next year. I don't know. Hey, how you guys doing? Listen, I don't have any like assault or sex stories. So, I just lost my job. Like that was my opening joke. Now I have to have something for you people. That's how I did lose my job last year. That kind of sucked. You learn a lot about yourself when you lose your job. I learned that the hardest thing about getting fired from your job is trying to figure out what to steal when you're leaving, because I'm taking some. You're not going to just fire me and expect nothing to come. You knew who I was when you hired me, Macy's. You knew what the deal was. Like, I take whatever. It doesn't. Do you know how many pens I have? Like, it's ridiculous. I can supply a nation. Right? It's ridiculous. Right? Whatever's in the room. First of all, I already know they're going to fire me like at least 10 months before they fire me. Right? As soon as my boss walks into the room, he's like, hey, Kazeem. I'm like, all right, they're about to fire me in like 2 weeks. Right? I need to figure out how to get this couch out of this room. Immediately. I need to figure it out. Right? Whatever's in the room. Whatever's in the room when I get fired is coming with me. I don't care what's going on. I have a toaster, 2 printers, a microwave, and someone's daughter at my house right now. I just grab and just start walking out. No one stops me, so it's not a problem. Right? This is a nice space. This is my first time here. Right? It's not my first time on the show. Anybody had a sidekick? what's up? What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing
Thank you, man. I didn't know you had a sidekick, Mike. It's really cool. You didn't have a sidekick when I was on the show last time. Did you fire him or something?
No, he was there.
You were there. Oh. Well, now I feel bad. Last year wasn't that great. My brother got a divorce. Right? It's weird. You don't know what to say to your family members when they're going through stuff like that. I didn't know what to say. You know, that was my first like divorce experience. Here's what you should say. What you're supposed to say is, hey, bro, listen, I'm here for you, right? Whatever you need. If you want me to talk, if you want me to just listen, I got you, right? What I said was, hey, bro, listen, I can get you 2 girls by Friday. What's good? Don't say that. Do not say that at all. It is not right. Don't say it, especially when I said it, because I said it 2 years before they even got divorced. So that was very counterproductive. It's just not good. It's weird. It's a weird situation because, like, they're still friends. You know? It's like, it's good. It's good. They're still friends. They get along just fine. Right? They're co-parents. They have a 2-year-old. They're perfect co-parents. You know what I mean? It's good because they get along. It's bad because, like, they get along, so, like, I'm only gonna get one good joke out of this. You know? Do you know how frustrating it is to have to write jokes when there's just no drama in your family? We're so useless. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm never gonna make it. Fuck, man. It's so annoying. Here's what happened. I swear to God, here's what happened. Thanksgiving, this past Thanksgiving, I'm there, he's there, she's there. Kids like playing in the corner. They start arguing. I'm like, fuck yes, baby, let's do this. Joke time, baby. What's up? I get my pen out, start like, I didn't get a pen out, I'm lying. I just open up like a notepad on my phone. I'm like, what's about to happen? Right? 2 minutes. 2 minutes into the argument, she's like, you know what? I'm sorry. I overreacted. Like, I should have seen what you were talking about. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. Like, you know, I shouldn't have raised my voice at you. Like, I can do better next time. And I'm like, yo, I drove 2 hours to get here. Somebody get punched in the face. What's going on? Why are you so annoying? Damn. It is kind of frustrating. It's fine, though. It's fine. I guess, man. I just have to figure out other things. You know what's weird? You know I've been thinking about this whole time. Yo, The Wizard of Oz was 1939? That was a long time ago. Like, why the fuck were they letting us watch that old ass movie when we were young? I'm thinking it's like a 70s movie. I didn't know it was 1939. That's weird. But the graphics weren't that bad. For like a 39, you know what I mean? What'd you say?
Someone said Technicolor.
Oh, Technicolor? Okay. I stopped for the plane. Fuck it. I need y'all to hear these jokes. No, I'm lying. I just need to figure out what joke I'm going to say next. Here's what happened. I'm trying to like, okay, I'll backtrack. I'll say, okay. I know what I'm going to talk about. I do have a new place now. Right? And I have to like backtrack a little bit to explain my new place because I had to move out of my old situation because my roommate decided to go missing. Okay? He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I didn't say he went missing. I said he decided. I said don't feel bad for him. Okay? Here's what happened. So, last year, we were quarantining, right? And it was like, he just, wasn't feeling it. Had like a mental breakdown, and then he just decided to not answer his phone, and his sister filed a missing persons report, and I didn't know this. When you file a missing persons report, 2 cops come to your apartment to make sure he's not there. It's weird. It's kind of counterproductive. Like, he's not here. Like, we would have called her back, but it's fine, right? I didn't know they were coming, and they like have body cams on all the officers now, so somewhere in LAPD custody, there's a video of me opening my apartment door, looking at the 2 officers, and then just closing the apartment door. It's a weird thing. Don't do that. They didn't say anything. I'm like, all right, and I just closed the door. I didn't know. So So at this point, I'm a suspect, and I don't know if any of you have been suspects in your roommate's disappearance before, but when you're a suspect, you have to let them search your room, right? Because when you say no, because I said no, because fuck you two officers, you're not going in. By the way, if you're black, don't do handguns. They don't like that at all. They were not feeling it at all, okay? So, they leave because I'm like, fuck you officers. You're not good. I was holding it sideways and shit. Like, yo, which one of you cops needs shit in my room because he ain't in there? And then they leave because they don't have a warrant. But then they just come right back with a warrant. I didn't know they could get a warrant that fast. That was like really fast. That was like 13 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and they showed it to me on an iPad. Are you fucking kidding me? I thought you could have to like print that shit out. It was weird. I was like, yo, officer, we got printers from our old job. Like, we can print it out if you need it. I thought you need like a judge and a secretary or something. I don't know. So I'm sitting on the couch in handcuffs, and it's just a really weird situation. Did you know, and this is such a side note, it isn't even part of the story. Did you know, like, when they search your, like, area, they can just tear everything up and not have to put anything back? Did y'all know that? Literally, man, I'll show you. Here's what happened. Nothing's in the room but this stool, right? They're like, oh, where is he? Oh, man. Yo, he's not here? All right, well, guess we're just going there. What the fuck? Officer! Like, legit, that's what they can do. Did y'all know that? I'm not gonna lie. This hit the ground really hard. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, I don't have to pay for this. I'm on a job for real, for real. Did it hit the ground hard for y'all too? It was like, it just like bounced. I'm like, I don't think I should have done that. I'm not good at prop comedy. Anyway, what else? I'll wrap up. But then here's why I had to move out. Because he came back and acted like nothing happened. Like he literally just walked in and was like, hey guys, okay, also, I had another roommate, right? And they brought a drug sniffing dog, because when you do this to cops, they just pull out all the stops, all right? And then my other roommate, how do I say this? I've never seen him do drugs, but he's white and he has dreadlocks. You know what I mean? Like, I just put two and two together, you know? And he looks at me and he's like, hey, Kazeem, I know you're scared about the drug sniffing dog, but bro, listen, you don't have to worry about the drug sniffing dog. I ate all the drugs before they got back. You ate all the drugs? Are you serious? You might die also. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna tell your mom you died for a good cause, you know? How do you dismount on this story? I don't know. But I did move out. And here's what happened. Okay, I'll finish this story. Here's what happened. So it was an amazing thing. I was living in Unit 10, right, with roommates, and then the old Russian lady in Unit 5, it was so amazing. She died. And then I took her back. And then my friend was like, hey, Kazeem, aren't you scared that, like since an old lady died in your apartment, her spirit might still be in there? And I was like, no. And so, for some reason, every time I used the air conditioning, like 4 flies just popped in my apartment, right? Exactly, this bitch is still with us. And then, my friend, 1, I'm gonna let you guys guess the race of my friend. 2, she's white. So, my friend was like, hey, Kazeem, you should burn some sage to get rid of like the evil spirits. And I'm like, yo, you think the smoke from burnt flowers is gonna stop an evil Russian lady? Like, I need a Ghostbuster. Like, I need some heavy duty shit. I need like some Mexican grandma to come negotiate terms with this bitch, you know? All right, I'll end on that. Guys,
Guys, one more time for Kazeem Rahman! You know, I said the same thing.
We sat down at the same time.
Yeah, I synced it up. I said the same. My brother got married, and I lost all this material. I'm like, why'd you get married?
I know.
You know what I mean? I need that material. Even my brother didn't laugh at that joke. He's here. Yeah, he didn't laugh at the married joke.
Oh, wow.
But I tried to call back to what you said.
I'm sorry. Wait, is your brother also from Jersey?
Yeah, he's from Jersey. He flew here for the show.
He really flew?
No, he didn't fly for the show.
I was gonna say, flew for the show? Wow, you family like believes in me? I was surprised. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say something. I was like, I can't hear myself. Then I was like, maybe I'm just deaf. You know, sometimes something's happening and like, is this me or is everyone seeing this kind of thing? All right,
Am I here
thank
right
you,
now?
sound guy. All right, but did y'all hear my "your family believes in you" joke? Y'all heard that part? Okay, I'm just making sure everyone heard the little people.
Hey,
Hey, jabbing right now, huh?
What you were jamming? You never met, you met Paul before.
I've
was
never
on the
met
show.
him. I didn't know you had family, Mike. I thought you just showed up from. I thought you were born in like a casino. I don't know where you're from. I'm not gonna lie. What? You've never really born? No. When? At Flappers?
Such an Italian thing. I thought you were born in a casino. Come on. You were at the craps table. And
Yeah, come on. You're like, hey, come on.
Mama needs a new peppermint and just fucking there.
Mama. Right? 50 on black.
It's so
Okay.
funny. So I want to talk to you. Thanks for doing the show, by the way.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
We've known each other a long time now, man.
Yeah, I met you when I moved here. So like 5 years now?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I've been here 7. So like we met
7
right
years.
after, yeah.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And what do we have to show them?
We're here, baby.
We're here. By the way, this is a dope spot, by the way.
Yeah, give it up for Loft Ensemble one more time.
There you go.
We're back,
This
baby,
is
we're
really
back.
cool for me.
So you grew up in Texas.
Grew up in Texas. Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Born
Love
and
it.
raised.
Born and raised. What were you like as a kid? What was the
I
dream
like
of it
as a
all?
kid? What was the what?
What was the dream of it all? Did you always want to be a comic? Did you always wanna-
No, kind of. I knew I wanted to be creative, but it was like nothing really felt like it was possible. So then I went to like college to be a pharmacist, and then failed out. So then what I did, it's a long story. I never went to class. It's a pretty short story, but never mind. And then you were like, after I failed out, I was like, all right. Have I told you this story before? How about I was watching like the Emmys one time and like 30 Rock won, and then I watched the Golden Globes, and then 30 Rock won again, and I was like, what is 30 Rock? And then I watched 30 Rock, and I was like, this is the dumbest fucking show I've ever seen in my life. I do not like this show ever. And then a little click in the back of my head was like, I can do better than that. And then I just started like researching how to write for TV. And then like the rest is history. I started writing scripts at like 19. Right, and then I just kept writing scripts, and then I was like, well, I have these jokes that don't work in script. Let me try stand-up, because I always wanted to try it.
Yeah.
Right, and then I just never stopped.
I love that. And the stand-up helps with the script writing too.
It does, well, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. It helps with the jokes. It does not help with the story whatsoever. You still have to have a good story. And I learned that the hard way when I tell like professionals to read my scripts. And they're like, this is really funny. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thanks.
You're like, no, it's in a place and it's here.
Yeah, no, look at these jokes.
It's the Italian guy born in a casino.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly.
That's
Mama! I don't know. That was stupid. That was so fun. Listen, an Italian guy born in a casino, we need to write something about that. I'm just saying. Are you recording this? We need to have
We're
proprietary.
good. We got it. We got it.
Okay, cool.
So another question: what is the grossest thing you have ever seen?
I've ever seen?
You ever seen?
I saw.
Be honest.
I don't want to say it's gross because it sounds mean. I saw a homeless lady shitting on the sidewalk one time outside of Next Stage Theater on Monday.
Oh my! You're at the open mic.
I was at the open mic.
Was it one of the comics or was
No, it was just a homeless lady. I was just walking. I was hungry, and I walked to Wendy's really quick, and I walked back. We made eye contact for like a little bit, and I just kept walking. And I was like, "Welcome to LA, Kazeem." Yeah, that's the grossest thing I've seen.
Oh my God!
I know.
That was.
I'm sorry, guys. It feels bad. I wish it was like a. See, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I said homeless man, I wouldn't have felt as bad.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
A homeless lady
A
shooting.
homeless lady just feels bad.
Ugh.
I don't know.
What's the biggest mess up that happened while you're performing in front of an audience?
I forgot his name. I was hosting and I forgot the comic's name.
The headliner?
Yeah. I knew all of his credits.
Would you forget?
I forgot his name. I was like Ninja Warrior. NBC's Ninja Warrior. He's been on America's Got Talent. And then he had like 3 more things. He had a podcast. And then, telling where he's from. He's from Dallas, Texas.
Did he
And
want
I
all
was
these
like,
credits?
No, yeah, he told me all of that. He's like, he's on American Ninja Warrior. He's on American Got. Thank you, exactly.
It's too much to remember.
Listen, exactly. He was the middle act. He wasn't even like the headliner. Whatever. Never mind. The headliner guy was like, funny guy. Boom. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And this guy was like, hey, I've been on American Ninja Warrior. We're on America's Got Talent in Dallas, Texas. Make sure you mention my podcast. I did all of that, and then I forgot his name. It was bad. It was bad. I was like, Tyson. Fuck, what's his name? That's exactly what I said into the mic. I was like, give it up to Tyson, everybody. Yeah.
What did he say afterwards?
He was like, yeah, Kazeem, my best friend in comedy. I'm like, all right. It worked. The joke worked, so
What's the hardest you ever laughed?
The hardest I've ever laughed?
Yeah.
Dang, that's hard.
Like you could have been 5. It could have been last week. It could have been the monologue.
I don't know. Oh, about the
that works here. It didn't work on any reason.
Oh yeah, it was a monologue, Mike. Get over yourself. God damn it. We're here at Loft Ensemble. There's 10 people in here.
Cut that. Keep it out.
Who are you
Come
trying
back, baby!
This is the first show back. It's hard. That's a very hard question to answer, only because I'm just around comedians so much.
That's true.
Right? Like literally, I was laughing my ass off when Emily was on this couch. She was trying to be like, my memories. I had his assault, and I don't know what else to say. And I'm like, God, yeah, Emily, like, fuck, you can't. You never had like an ice cream cone or something? What the fuck is going on? Like, I'm like, yo, make something up. It just hurt. I'm like, man, it hurt so much. Yeah. So I laughed at that. Say something.
Oh man.
And the crossface, that crossface.
It's a great song.
It's
It's
a
so
great
fun.
song. It's such a great
When
song.
she does the move and she's like, when he's like, what? You're here? It's so fucking good. Emily Browning, ladies and gentlemen.
Emily Browning. That's enough. That's enough. What are you doing?
You host an amazing podcast, Tough Choice, with Kazeem Rahman.
Yes.
It's an amazing podcast. It's been
Thank
around
you.
2 years now, right?
It's been around 2 years.
That's amazing for
Yeah.
podcasts. That's
Yeah.
a huge milestone.
Yeah, most podcasts don't last 10 episodes.
And you just made it into the American Black Film Festival with your podcast, right?
Yes. American Black, no, what's it called? God. It was something, ABFF, American Black Film Festival, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the comedy competition. Yeah, it was cool. I lost, it's fine.
But you're still in it,
No,
babe.
it's fine, you can bring it
amazing.
up. It's fine, we
No,
can
I
talk
wanted-
about this.
No.
Push it back.
I'm setting it up because I want to ask you some, like 2 would you rather questions.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that.
Because it's such an amazing podcast. If you haven't listened to it, subscribe.
Yeah,
Tough
my
Choice.
son's there all the time.
I've been there 3 times. I'm
You've been there 3 times.
I'm just one of the champions in May.
Yeah,
It's always
exactly.
so fun.
We did a month of champions, and I used Mike as the last guy. It was fun.
And
Yeah, one of my
I got
favorite
some
guys.
would you rather questions for Kazeem, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
you should know I answer these. I've been doing this for like 2 years now. I answer pretty fast. Like it's not like I make very fast decisions.
You ready for this one? You
Yeah,
ready?
go ahead.
Okay, guys. As you know, we don't waste any time except for the time just wasted,
Mm-hmm.
which is the first.
That's the first line.
That's the first line. Let it begin. Let it begin. Would you rather randomly time travel plus or minus 20 years every time you fart, or teleport to a different place on Earth, not land, on land, not water, every time you sneeze?
I can hold my farts in.
Yeah?
I can hold my farts in. That's fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
So if you were at like a taco stand,
Okay.
and like an hour later,
Mhm.
you're gonna be going 20 years, 20 years, 20 years.
No, I can hold my farts in. I can just hold them in.
So you're going.
And what I'll do it's just not. Everyone knows foods that like give you gas. I'll just stay away from those foods.
So you're gonna pick teleport to a place on Earth every time you sneeze?
Every time I sneeze? No, I pick the farts and I'll just hold my farts in.
Oh, so you're picking fart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it forever. I'll just hold it in.
So you're never gonna fart.
I will stay away from it. Yeah, I'll stay away from it. 20 years?
I think that, dude, how many times
Wait,
do
hold
people
on.
fart a day?
Well, how many times people fart? But how many
When
times
you come
do you
back,
sneeze?
you can come back 20 years. and
Mike, when you fart, you only fart one time. When you sneeze, I sneeze at least 3 times in a row.
Yeah,
So one time I'm here, I sneeze. I'm like down the street. That's fine.
But you can
I
end up-
sneeze again. I'm like back here, and then I sneeze again. I'm in China. Fuck that shit. No, I'm not doing that. I pick the farts and I hold the farts in.
Dude, I gotta go sneeze.
Why are you sneezing?
Well, actually, you know what? I gotta go farts too, because I have allergies. So like, I'll
Wait, Tom. You knew you had allergies before you said sneeze, though.
Yeah, because you can take allergy medicine though with it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I could just be popped up on fucking.
Yeah, but
cold
like
medicine all the
you
time.
like.
Or like you
I
hold a
mean-
sneeze. It's harder to hold it.
Yeah, but you're right.
It's easier to hold a sneeze than a fart.
Yeah, but like, okay, how do I say this? You're Italian, and you guys
Born
cook
in a
with-
casino.
You guys cook with a lot of seasoning, and like you might sneeze in the kitchen. So you're like with your grandma, and she's cooking up some lasagna or whatever. I don't know how to cook lasagna. Whatever. Lasagna, and then there's so much garlic,
And then I
and
just
then you sneeze,
teleport.
and then your grandma turns around, and you're gone.
Just that's a fan.
You gotta just hold the farts.
I'll
in.
hold the farts.
You gotta
Okay,
hold the
I'll hold the
farts
farts with you.
Everyone hold your farts in.
Last question. Would you rather vomit uncontrollably for 1 minute every time you hear the happy birthday song,
Okay.
or get a headache that lasts for the rest of the day every time you see a bird, including pictures or a video?
Vomit
You
uncontrollably
can't-
for 1 minute.
For 1 minute every time you hear happy birthday. You can't go to Applebee's anymore.
I can't have children.
Yeah. You
You can't. You're thinking about like around. I'm thinking about like my family.
Happy, and you just vomit for a
Wait, how long is the headache?
The headache is the rest of the day.
The rest of the day?
The rest of the day if you see a bird. Which, hey, if you're inside, you can avoid a lot of birds and stuff.
No, but like.
But if that's pictures or video
Yeah,
too.
pictures or video.
You watch a movie. If you watch the movie Birds, you're
Yeah.
fucked.
I know.
It's a headache for a month.
I know.
You know. I'm going happy birthday, to be honest. I'd rather vomit for a whole minute.
A minute?
Yeah.
Listen, I can do. Okay.
What do you guys think?
Trick.
I feel like we should have passed out weed before we did this question.
These are so easy for me because these are the type of questions I have on Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. Wherever you find podcasts.
That's right.
Question. Which happy birthday song? Like any happy birthday song?
I think just
Or like-
happy birthday.
Oh, that's
to
cool.
you.
Black people sing
Happy
the Stevie
birthday.
Wonder version anyway. I'm a vomit. I'm a vomit.
He's gonna vomit. He's gonna vomit.
Alright, who sings that shitty white version? No offense. I'm just saying. Wait, what about the happy birthday
Birthday to Applebee's to you.
Don't have to do that.
Wish it was your birthday. So
Okay, let me say this. If we're making it harder, it's any happy birthday song.
Yeah.
And you vomit. Okay? And for that, I'll still do the vomit.
Okay.
Because it's, like, when are you gonna, I don't
You gotta make your
realize-
circle small.
Now I'm trying to think about how many times I see a bird. I'm thinking, I see them a lot.
That's a
Like,
lot of
I see
birds.
them a lot.
Yeah.
You
And it's a
know?
headache for the rest of the day.
It's headache for the rest of it. So one bird at 8 o'clock in the morning.
For the whole rest of the day.
Yeah.
You gotta throw up.
You gotta throw up.
And just make your circle small. Because then it's like not that many birthdays.
And listen, my kids are gonna be traumatized. every time it's my birthday, Daddy gets sick. What? And it's me. I don't know. Every time we have the cake and Mommy starts singing.
Oh, I thought you were playing happy birthday here.
Oh no, that was like a chipmunk song, I think. Right?
You're the man. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, thank you.
You're one of my
Thank you
best
very
friends.
much. Thank you very much.
Guys, give our applause up to Kazeem Rahman one more time. And check out Tough Choice. Guys, are you guys ready to close out this show the right way? Yeah! I can't hear you guys ready to close this show out the right way? Yeah! Guys, get your applause going. Get it going for the best house band in all the land. It's the
center. Back in the face.
Can you hear me at this thing?
Yes. Thank you so much for being here. Very excited. We've been lucky that this week is when the world is open. A lot of things wouldn't let the two of us perform together. So this week's been the first week that we've been able to do live music again, which is awesome.
Fantastic.
So we've been back to doing that. We both decided that we wanted to pick a song each that we really wanted to do, since we haven't been able to play our music in a long time. And after seeing Emily, I decided that I wanted to pick a song called Whiskey Girl. It's a love song about all the girls that like to drink whiskey.
And what can happen when you know them?
Yes. She'll be at the bar. She'll be there till closing. She'll have gone too far. She's pushing and she's shoving. 'Cause she's got a mouth on her. She'll be cussing like a sailor. But at 2 in the morning, there ain't nothing better than a whiskey girl. Whiskey girl. She'll laugh at your jokes, punch you in the dick. None of your folks will ever meet this chick. She might just sound off and say something racist, but at 2 in the morning, you'll lower your expectations for a whiskey girl. With her whiskey girl. She only drinks well whiskey girl. Shot your big guitar solo. Adam, let's get She'll stay up all night and probably do some cocaine. She ain't polite, and on drugs she is insane. Her neighbors call the cops 'cause she's hit rock bottom. But at 2 in the morning, that ain't my fucking problem. This whiskey girl. Shady whiskey girl. But she don't feel ashamed, whiskey girl. Tomorrow she'll do the same, whiskey girl.
I guess I get to choose a song now to close out the show. And I wanted to do this song. It's about, COVID interrupting everyone's lives. You realize, like, maybe the dream you had wasn't the dream that you were destined for. And that's what this love song is about, finding what your true destiny is.
Calculus, I promise I'll never be a scientist. But I could write a song and I could do a dance at the crowd eating out the palm of my hand. All I had to be was a funny man. When I grow up, I know what I want, to be the singer of your favorite song. But now I see what I really am. I'm the singer of your mom's favorite band. We are the show. Listen close.
show?
Listen close, alimony goes out the door with your mom and our songs. It ain't wrong, but she won't live long. 'Cause we're doing cocaine. 'Cause we're insane. Your mom does cocaine. It rots her brain. We're having fun with her numb gums. Then we come. Then your mom, she ate my jizz. Licked that shit right off her tits. Then we took some photos in a van. Posted it on Instagram, a picture for our glorious fans. It was your mom getting back in a van. Your mom does coke in a van with two guys from her favorite band. She took too much and then she died. We left her by the riverside. In the mud,